Hi, this is Caitlin from Caitlin's Happy Heart. It's Monday and I'm just videoing the intro of the week before, and I just feeling a little bit sober today because I'm posting this video of everything that happened last week, but something happened over the weekend that was far more in my mind now than last week, because one of my son's closest friends had an accident over the weekend and died, and his family is really what is in my mind at the moment. Not my just all my happenings last week just seems really unimportant to the eternal picture of our lives. So yeah, I'm a bit somber as I film this today, but I hope you're interested in how a mother did what I did last week with all the busy appointments and mistakes and things that I made. This is how a mother does life with cancer, and this is a mother who's just heartbroken for her son's friend and his family. Right, it's another week, Monday. I'm keeping an eye. Oh, they're almost finished, ready for radiation. Got my gown on. Throat's starting to get sore, so I'm not looking forward to this week, because I think it might be a bit painful by the end of the week. Remember last week I told you I walked in on the toilet while there's someone in there? See, this is what they need down where the machines are. This is the toilets out of the waiting room. Really obvious, so the old people can lock them. Before I go to bed, I thought I would show you. Look at this. We have got this whopper of a new freezer because our old freezer broke. Now we've got Jonty's robotic thing. So this is one of the things I did today, was pack the freezer. And this one's a bit of a mess. It's just all the bits and pieces. But soon we'll stock that one up with some meat. That's something I did today. I have time to go to bed now. I have done a whole heap of ironing tonight, which has been very productive. I have cleaned the kitchen, but you wouldn't know it, would you? Well, it's a bit dark and shadowy because it's night time, isn't it, Immy? And Immy and I are getting dinner because I just stayed and watched Imogen's gymnastics. It was great seeing her swing and tumble around, and we decided to get pizza. So Dad ordered it for us, and we can see the pizza shop right there, and we're just waiting for our name to show that it's cooked. An easy night for dinner tonight, which is lovely. Whoa. Still waiting, aren't we, Immy? Immy, we're still waiting, aren't we? Waiting. Yeah. It's an unusual way to wait. Well, I suppose it's a very, very gymnastic way to wait, isn't it? It's not. It's very flexible. I wouldn't be able to wait like that.
Why didn't you try it right now?
I don't think I'll fit. Pardon?
It's green.
It's ready to go. Okay.
It's ready.
Pizza!
Pizza!
Yummy. Right, so the reason I am late, I've just picked up 2 boys and we're going to the doctor's, but I'm late because on my way out the door I realised that my friend is starting chemo today, and I bought a book for her on the weekend, and then I thought I should wrap it, and then I couldn't find the scissors because somebody's stolen my scissors, and then I thought I should write in it, and then I did all that, and that made me 10 minutes late. So now we've got to go to the doctor's. Hopefully he's running on time. welcome to another messy part of my house. I thought I'd just continue on my Wednesday with you. I've done the doctors, I did radiation. It took a fair while to get that one done today, and did a nurse's appointment. I've come home, I had a quick lunch of camembert on Turkish bread, which sounds quite delectable, and this I think is the first time in my life that I have been losing weight, which I'm not sure what's that about. And the nurse is like, don't lose weight during radiation, otherwise it can change things. So yes, I'm eating guilt-free until the end of next week when I finish. So yeah, but I didn't lose I only lost 100 grams this week. So this is a very unusual state of affairs because I was a bit upset last week after getting on the scales at my GP scales, but anyway, he wasn't worried, but I was worried. Anyway, I've got my new glasses on, which I picked up yesterday. Unfortunately, another side effect has been the immunotherapy has damaged my eyes a bit. So these I'm getting used to. They're quite strong compared to my last pair of glasses. And I'm also sitting at the computer because I've got to do some study if I want to stay registered with the condition of teaching on there. At the moment I'm just registered with a return to teaching condition, which will go until the beginning of next year, and after that I won't be able to teach unless I get the course done that I'm doing. So I better get back to doing that. I'm allocated an hour to do that before I go pick up the children. Then I've got to go back to the optometrist, this time to check out some of the kids' eyes. A super busy day today, but I have got a spare half hour at the moment, so I'm doing something I don't often do. I'm at a coffee shop by myself, and I'm just about to read a book for a little while. Big swoop. Charles Dickens. It's Jonty's English book, so that I can help him with his assignment when we start it. Super busy day today. I am on my way back to the car. I've done radiation. I had a psychologist's appointment today. It's really hard getting out the door too in the morning after getting all the kids off to school. I got there right on time, I thought, 9 o'clock, and then they said it's not until 10:30, which I actually went back to my car and cried a little bit. So I had 5 other things that I have to do today. That made it 6. So I went home, put a few clothes away that were folded, waiting for me, put a load of washing on, went back. Then I had a quick lunch and came to radiation. Got my car. Okay. Now I've got to go straight to physio. There's someone in the car next to it. Physio, pick the children up, drop 2 boys at soccer training by 4, then take the cat to the vets by 4:20. Alex might be able to pick up the boys. That will be the day then. So Dixie, we've dropped the boys off. Now it's your turn to go to the vet. The boys are over there somewhere. You ready to come to the vet now, Dixie? Pussycat. You ready to come to the vet? Dixie. Good girl. Waiting for the vet. Well, end of the week, Friday, I have just finished my last radiation, and I've had another one of my less brainy moments. I turned up way too early because yesterday they gave me a new schedule and I forgot to check it, and I didn't realise that they had changed one of the times, or today's time on it. So I turned up an hour and a half early, and luckily they put me through earlier, but I just spent an hour in a waiting room. It was crazy too because I'd lost track of the time and I was busy doing the washing up, and then I looked down at the time and went, oh my goodness, and I ran out the door. I've got a pile of dishes in the sink. I've got wet washing waiting to go into the machine, and I didn't need to have rushed off at all. Anyway, hello. So anyway, I'm glad another week is done. Only 3 more days left to go of radiation now. So that was my week 3 of radiation. Thanks for watching. Thanks for getting to the end. As you can see, my head's maybe a little bit scrambled at this stage with so much going on and so many appointments. But I think if you're a mum and you're watching this, you might recognize that this is just being a mum. Being a mum is busy, and it's often just appointment after appointment and just rushing around. And those mums who have cancer sometimes are just as busy as mums that are just doing life and being busy, especially when you've got children that are at that stage that really need a lot of your help. So today, if you don't have a mum with cancer that you could support, just have a look out for mums. There are mums struggling all over the place, and I know some people have reached out to me, which is beautiful, but there are a lot of mums that you can help, not just people that have cancer. And I've just been touched by the people who have reached out. My friend who had her child, her darling boy, pass away, actually made us a meal last week. And wow, now it's my turn to pay it forward. So let's just all be kind and loving and support one another.